And then you have the fasting mimicking diet, which is to rejuvenate the cell, you need to fast for longer than 2 days. A lot of people argue, is it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? But it depends on the metabolism, on your weight, on a lot of things we can talk about. But we're almost for sure that after 2 days or 3 days, you're going to be rejuvenating your cells. And nobody wants to water fast for 3 or 4. For very few people would do that. So USC developed the fasting mimicking diet, USC and us at Alnutra, which is a food you eat and keeps you in a fasting mode. For the first time ever, you can spend now 3 days or 5 days eating a special food formulation, and your body stays in a fasting mode. So fasting became easier to do, and a lot more people can comply with it. 91%, the statistics show that 91% of people successfully go on a fasting mimicking diet. So you had the best-in-class science, a Nobel Prize, and making fasting easier for people when they have the option to fast with food.
Yeah, I mean, I was a late adopter of fasting, and it's for a very simple reason, and that is I don't like fasting. I like food. I like to eat.
There's like
I
7 billion people like you just saying.
just like everyone else on the planet, right?
Yeah,
And the word fasting is negative, right? Going without. We
yeah,
live in a modern society where, like you said, food is always available.
yeah,
Food is generally delicious. We all like food. Now, we also like to be healthy, and we also don't like to be overweight, and we don't like to feel bad. We don't like to get to the top of a flight of stairs and be huffing and puffing. So it's quite an interesting concept, right? Now for me, I've kept it very, very simple. I almost never do more than a 24-hour fast. So but I do a lot of 16 to 18-hour fasts pretty much every day, 7 days a week. It's very rare, actually, maybe 2 or 3 times a month, that I am not doing a 16 to 18-hour fast on a daily basis. That took me a while. The first 60 days, I did not like it at all. I was miserable. To not have a snack while watching TV with my wife in the evening was actually really tough for about 60 days. I have a feeling there's quite a few people like me that we maybe in-betweeners to the
yeah,
serious fasters. We
yeah,
don't do the 3-day thing. Every now and then, my longer fast is simply I might have dinner on a Saturday night, and oftentimes on a Sunday where I'm doing less activity. It's an easier day. It's a relaxing day for me. And often on a Sunday, I will just skip breakfast and lunch and just maybe eat a light meal at 2 or 3, and then dinner. That's about as long as I go.
yeah. So what you just said applies to most people. Most people are like, hey, I'm scared to go to 16, and first, should I go to 16 or 18 hours? Is it healthy to do that? What is it for? What does the science say? And we'll uncover all this now, actually. So because that's the most important. When something becomes big, you have every day a book about it. You have every day somebody gives an opinion, and unfortunately, they don't look at science, or they don't have the right science behind it. But this is where we come from. So at least I'll tell
Okay,
you what articles, meta-analysis, and randomized clinical trials have shown, and then we can go from there.
let's hear it.